Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar for the University of London's Master's Degree in Cybersecurity program with Coursera. My name is Maria Rodriguez, and I am an enrollment counselor here at Coursera. Joining me today is Ankit, my fellow enrollment counselor, who will be answering all of your questions in the Q&A box. And we will also have Naomi from Coursera marketing team helping us behind the scenes. Our agenda for today includes an overview of the university. We will also go through the program's overview and guidance regarding the application process and its deadlines. We shall conclude the session with a live Q&A session, so please include your questions in the Q&A box. Ankit will be answering these questions while we go through the session, but at the end, if we have any other questions, we will designate a space to do this. Next slide, please. So the first thing that pops us into our heads when we are looking for a master's degree or a degree in general is about the university that is offering this degree. So let's move on into the next slide and get that question answered. The University of London was founded in 1836, and it's one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the UK. There are over 50,000 students from more than 180 countries studying more than 100 degrees, diploma, and other certificates as well. This program is led by the academics at Royal Holloway, one of the 17 independent member institutions of the University of London. Royal Holloway is ranked in the top 30 universities in the UK and the top 350 universities in the world for class research. If you are looking forward to work for an international company or you crave the opportunity to be mobile in your career, this will be an invaluable learning experience. You will walk away with an internationally recognized qualification and a global mindset as a result of studying across borders with colleagues from all around the world. For the cybersecurity master's degree, there are 2 cohorts every year, starting in both April and October. The next intake, of course, will be April this year, and that's the one that we're going to focus in today's session. Now, let's move on into our short video to introduce the program. Great. Now it's time to look at the program overview and gain some insights on what to expect from it. Next slide, please. First of all, this is a new program. It includes 10 core modules covering a wide range of critical topics from the field. Each module will address diverse areas that are crucial in the cybersecurity field, but we understand the importance of practical application as well. Therefore, the program also includes one project module where you will be able to have the chance to apply your theoretical knowledge, tackle practical problems, and coming face-to-face with real-world cybersecurity challenges. In the area of digitalization that we are living, our program ensures convenience at the peaks. This is 100% online program, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection, no matter where you are in the world. In this way, you can convert your home into your own classroom. The program is self-paced and very flexible. Whether you're a full-time professional or a fresh graduate, this program will fit your specific academic needs. Regarding the time commitment, please note that it is expected for students to designate between 12 to 15 hours per week per each one of the core modules. Ankit will now be sharing a link for you to check some details on the program. Now, let's move on into the 5 key features that define this unique program. First of all, the program will bring you closer to real-world experience. Our degree offers a hands-on experience with case studies in critical fields such as security management, cybercrime, and information privacy, providing you with valuable industry insights. The program also allows you to stay updated in this rapidly evolving field of cybersecurity. Second, you will have guidance from experts. You will learn from highly influential academics and professionals in the cybersecurity field, absorbing cutting-edge knowledge and techniques from the industry leaders. Then the program is designed for career progression. It is suitable for careers-focused individuals. It offers practical experience through simulated scenarios, linking theoretical cybersecurity knowledge to the real-world applications. You will also have access to flexible learning, as I mentioned in the previous slide. Our online degree offers the convenience of studying at your own pace, turning any location into your classroom with all the benefits of digital learning, making it a convenient option for both career switchers and working professionals. And at the end, this is a mark of excellence. And earning this degree from the University of London, with its more than 150 years of legacy, signifies an internationally recognized mark of excellence. Now, let's review the application process, but first, feel free to answer the poll that you will see in your screen, and let us know if you have already submitted an application. Firstly, and especially for students who have already started their applications, I am very pleased to inform you that the application deadline for April intake has been extended until next Monday, March 11. With this in mind, let's see what the application process looks like. When you are ready to begin, please visit our Coursera platform. And in the program's website, you can just click on the blue Apply Now button. This will direct you to the Universities of London application link, which is similar to the one that you can see over here in the screen, and it will be shared by Ankit as well in the chat box. As you can see in the slide, the first question you will be asked when you start your application is whether you want to start through the graduate route or the performance-based entry. If you satisfy the graduate entry requirements, please go for it right away. Details on these routes will be discussed on the next slide. Otherwise, you can just choose the performance-based route. The difference between both of the routes is that if you get accepted into the performance-based admission, you will need to complete your first 2 study sessions with 1 module each, and you will need to successfully complete those with a weighted average of 40% before progressing into the rest of the program. The application itself is very straightforward and easy to complete. Please prepare all of your documents to be discussed in a moment. Then shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to complete your application. Please, again, ensure to submit your application before the deadline, which is next Monday, March 11th. Once you submit it, the application, the university's admission committee will take between 5 to 15 business days to assess it. They will get back to you directly through email or with a decision or requesting further documents if needed. Therefore, we highly recommend you to regularly check in your email in the following days after the submission. If you have any questions regarding the application, please feel free to reach out to your enrollment counselor. And then we will be sharing a link so you can book those meetings with your counselor. To the right, you can see the application checklist. However, we will review it in more detail in a following slide. Now, let's move on into the admission routes. So, as discussed earlier, there are two entry routes to join this master's degree. The first one is the direct entry route, which requires the applicant to have a bachelor's degree comparable at least to a UK second-class lower degree, which is a 2.6 on your GPA or the equivalent in your home country. However, when an applicant doesn't qualify for the direct entry route, maybe, the university provides everyone with the opportunity to get into the program through the performance-based admission route if you have a bachelor's degree with at least a third-class degree when compared to a UK degree, which is a 2.3 on your GPA or the equivalent in your home country. Please note that professional experience and other qualifications may be considered by the university on individual basis. So if you're interested in joining through this route, please update your CV and upload in the application form. Please note again that if you're eligible to take the program through the performance-based admission route, you will need to complete your first 2 study sessions with one core module each with a weighted average of 40% or above before progressing into the rest of the program. You will also have to provide a proof of your English language proficiency. There are some exams that you can take and that are approved by the university, and Kit will now share the link for more details on admissions for this program. Moving on into the program's structure, let's start with the length of the program. Our course provides you the flexibility to determine your learning pace from anywhere between 2 and 5 years. As a self-paced offline program, its flexibility allows you to vary your course load in each one of your academic sessions. We understand that our students have unique needs, so we provide you with the option to take a maximum of 2 modules per academic session. As I have mentioned before, our next intake starts on April this year. If you join April intake, you will have 4 academic sessions. Those will be April, then July, then October, and then January. You can select the load of your choice during the program as per your convenience. Now let's move on to the qualifications that we offer. Our program provides you with the opportunity to earn 3 different awards. First, the master's degree, which includes 10 core modules and 1 project module for a total of 180 credits. For those who wish to continue their learning journey, although in a less intensive format, our postgraduate diploma might be a suitable option for you. This qualification requires 1 core module and 7 optional modules with a total of 120 credits. Finally, our postgraduate certification will be an excellent choice for students who wish to gain a strong foundation in cybersecurity, but in a shorter time. It includes 1 core module and 3 optional modules with a total of 60 credits. Now let's speak about the support. We know how important guidance is in a master's degree, especially in online learning. So you will have the support from tutors. They will be available through live webinars in different time slots to assist you with any requirements, questions, or assistance that you might require. These tutors will introduce the modules, will respond to queries, will monitor discussions, and will provide guidance and assessments. They will conduct both live and recorded sessions, meaning that you can either interact in real time or catch up, depending on your schedule. All these sessions will be available through the platform. Let's move on into the next slide, please. Here you can see the structure of the program. We have included in the slide the 10 core modules that you will need to take on the project module and their main objectives. As you can see, this is a comprehensive program that will equip you with a broad understanding of the field, from foundational concepts to advanced topics. Key areas that are included will include security management, cybercrime, network security, and the human aspect with a module on security and behavioral change. You will dive into software and application security, explore the importance of information privacy. You will learn essential research methods for cybersecurity, and the program culminates with a project module allowing you to demonstrate your understanding and reasoning abilities in the chosen area of cybersecurity. Moving on into the next slide. As you may know already, this program will be delivered through the Coursera platform. In order to help you with better understand how the learning process works in the Coursera platform, let me walk you through a sample course from the University of London. This program is designed to fit learners' personal schedules, allowing them to study online at their own pace and vary their course load every term. Learners can access their courses from everywhere by downloading them into their mobile device and study offline, wherever or whenever you choose. What a typical day might look for you is that you will log on into Coursera profile. You will see the modules that you've registered in your dashboard, again, between 1 and a maximum of 2 per academic session. And you will notice that the coursework is broken into weekly pre-recorded video lectures, quizzes, and assignments. So there's no live attendance required. And really what that means is that you can study at your own schedule from anywhere, as long as you have a computer and good internet access, of course. You will receive a course syllabus and an exam timetable at the start of each one of your academic sessions, so you're aware of the deadlines in advance. This means that everything is self-paced, in exception for midterms and exams, but you will also take those online, of course. The university will provide learners with lots of resources and study materials needed to complete the program successfully, including the essential readings for each module. Learners will also have access to other resources through the virtual learning environment and the Coursera platform. Those resources will include access to Zoom and Slack. Slack is an instant messaging system, and Zoom a video conferencing software. You will also have access to online tutors, as we have mentioned before, to a student guide. This provides information in questions that may be common among all the students, and will give information about matters of importance from the start of the student's relationship with the University of London until the graduation. You will also have access to the online library, which provides a range of full-text multidisciplinary database where journal, articles, ebooks, and other reports can be found. Let's move on into the next slide. You will also have access to a wide range of careers and employability support through the University of London Career Services. This support will include the following resources. First of all, you will have access to tools available in the virtual learning environment. The virtual learning environment has career resources relevant to you, including a digital careers toolbox featuring an artificial intelligence-powered CV and covering letter checker, and other digital platforms to help you improve your interview skills. The virtual learning environment also outlines how to display 10 core employability skills which you can develop through your studies. You will also have access to career micromodules. So through the virtual learning environment as well, you will have access to some career modules so you can enhance your employability at your own pace. Topics of the micromodules may include career planning, professional impact, among others. You will also have access to live career webinars. So the University of London, they offer a range of careers webinars to improve your job hunting and career management skills by experienced career consultants. If, for example, you miss a session because of time difference or any other reasons, you will have access to the on-demand library of recordings. You can also participate in the live group careers coaching sessions where you can ask questions about your career plans. You will also have access to expert panels. These panels provide valuable insights into various industry and sectors and feature speakers from all around the world. Previous sessions from the university have featured discussions on how to get into a range of different sectors and professions and explore future trends in work and how to navigate this. And lastly, you will also have access to the alumni network. The university offers different resources to expand your professional network and build relationships with current students from alumni from all around the world, as well as keep you up to date with events and labor market trends. Those resources from the alumni network also include the Global Careers Called podcast. You can go and look for it right away, and also the University of London Career Services account on LinkedIn. Now, let's talk about the cost associated with the program. The total cost for this master's degree will be either 9,445 British pounds or 12,600 British pounds. The price will vary between Band A and Band B countries, which are defined by the University of London, and your specific band will be based on where you currently live and not based on your nationality. To understand which band you fall under, Ankit will drop a link into the chat box below. To help you ensure the maximum flexibility and provide you with manageable budgeting scenarios, the program offers a pay-as-you-go module. So each time that you take a module, you will pay the tuition just for that module. If, for example, you need to take a term off because you have other commitments, you won't be charged during that term. This model enables you to plan a learning journey that aligns with the real-time financial circumstances. For Band A countries, the price for each core module is currently 787 British pounds. And for the B band countries, the price by core module is currently 1,050 British pounds. To review the fees in further detail, Ankit will also drop the respective link into the chat box. Learners will be able to pay their fees online, in person, and in offline mode, whichever is suitable for your specific situation. Let's move on into the next slide, please. Now you will see a poll in your screen. Please take your time to answer what have motivated you to study this degree. So, who will be the ideal student to take the program? This program actively seeks for students who are motivated to step into different roles in the cybersecurity world. Perhaps you envision yourself as a business information security officer, a role responsible for protecting an organization's sensitive information from threats, or maybe you see yourself as a security consultant impacting systems across different companies by offering cybersecurity advice. Some of you might be considering a role as a security specialist, maybe, an essential contributor to identify security threats and mitigating these risks in an organization system. In our program, our focus is not only on theoretical learning, but also enriching students with practical applied skills. Cybersecurity has a broad spectrum, making it essential to equip students with the required practical knowledge for these professions. We aim to provide through training in the cybersecurity field that helps them to understand and resolve real-world issues efficiently. While technical skills are crucial, up-to-date industry knowledge and the ability to meet the latest industry demands are equally essential. With the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, our programs are designed to keep students updated with the newest trends and technology, ensuring their qualifications stay competitive. Now, let's go to the application checklist. To complete your application, you will need a scanned copy of your personal identification. It can be either the copy of your passport, your national ID, or even your birth certificate. As long as the university is able to see your full name and your date of birth, that should be perfect. You will also need a scanned copy of your official academic transcripts, along with their English translated copies if necessary. They should be signed and stamped by an official translator. You will also need to provide an evidence of your English proficiency if English is not your first language. You will also need to upload a supporting statement describing why you want to take this master's degree. This will be your opportunity to showcase to the University of London why you wish to study the program. Please provide your reasons. You should also include the details about your education, your work experience, and your current responsibilities, which are relevant for the application. Also, if you would like your working experience to be considered as a part of your application, please upload your updated CV, especially for students who are interested in the performance-based admission route. Now, let's review the registration process and next steps after the application process. After receiving your offer, the next step is to go through registration. You must log on into your student portal using the credentials or the login details that the university will email you. Once you've logged in into the student portal, you need to click in the Register Now button, and you will be able to see which modules are offered in this academic session, and you can register. Please keep in mind that if you have received an offer for the direct entry route, you can study up to 2 new modules per session. In addition to this, you can resit assessments or repeat modules if necessary. To complete your registration, you will need to pay for your module or modules. Again, the total cost of the program, this depends on the country that you are currently living in. You can refer again to the link that was shared by Ankit in the chat box. Please keep in mind that, again, that the deadline to complete the registration process for this April intake is March 18. After you have registered and you have paid for your modules, you will receive an invite to your university email asking you to link your Coursera account to the degree program. You will then have access to the orientation course that you will need to complete before classes start. This course provides everything you need to know to start the program to make the best use of your studies, step by step. It will go over the program policies, how to navigate the Coursera platform if you are not already familiar with the platform, communication channels to seek help, and how to connect with other students. You should allow around 6 hours to complete this course. Once you have completed the course, you will receive access to your modules when the teaching sessions begin on April 8th. You will have access to all of your study materials at the start of the session, except for some assessments and final exams, which may be locked for a certain date and time, but you will still receive the course syllabus and the exam timetable at the start of each one of your sessions, so you're aware of the deadlines in advance. Now, we will explore more details about the degree certificate. After you have successfully completed the program, you will receive your degree certificate awarded by the University of London under academic direction of Royal Holloway. It will state that you have earned a Master's of Science in Cyber Security. Now, before we get to the Q&A session, to answer a very common question, there's no indication in your certificate that the program was taken online or through Coursera. You will also receive the physical copy of your degree certificate in the mailing along with your transcripts. The transcript will also not mention that you have studied online or through Coursera. Finally, you will be invited to your graduation ceremony to celebrate your success, and you will have the chance to meet your fellow graduates across the world. Now let's review the important key dates for this next April academic session. As you may know, we have current applications open for spring 2024 intake. They will close next Monday, March 11th. So again, we highly recommend you to submit your application as soon as you can. And then the university will take between 5 to 15 business days to assess it and get back to you directly through email, either with a decision or requesting further documents if needed. If you are eligible and you receive your offer, you will have until March 18 to register and pay for your first academic session, and classes will start on April 8. Now it's time for our Q&A. If you have some additional questions about the program or the application process that we maybe didn't cover during the session, please put them in the Q&A box. We will give you a few seconds to submit your questions, please. Well, the first question is this program delivered and can be completed 100% online? Yes, this is a 100% online master's degree delivered by the University of London, entirely online through Coursera. How much will the program cost? As we mentioned during the presentation, the cost will vary between 9,445 British pounds to 12,600, and that will really depend on your geographical location. So please look again for Ankit's link on the country band so you can see which band you fall under. We have another question. If I am unable to submit my application for April's cohort, when will the next intake be? That it's a great question. We offer 2 intakes each year in both April and October. Applications for October 2024 cohort will open in late June. You can contact your enrollment counselor to be guided through the application process. Let's see if we have more questions. When we graduate, we'll be invited to attend our graduation ceremony at the University of London. Yes, you will be invited. You will receive your invitations at the end of your program, but yes, you will be invited to your graduation ceremony in London. What does it say in the degree certificate? As we mentioned through the presentation, your degree certificate will show that you have successfully completed the master's degree in cybersecurity. It will show that the awarding body is the University of London with academic direction provided by Royal Holloway. However, there's no indication in the degree certificate that it was done online or through Coursera. Can I take the program from Africa? Yes, this is a fully online master's degree. It is designed for students to take the whole degree from their home countries. The university will receive applicants coming from all over the world and all different academic backgrounds as well. The cost is one-time payment, or it will be split by months. You will be able to pay the program as you go, so that will be module by module. If you just register one module in your first academic session, you will be paying for that specific module in advance. We don't need students to pay the whole program in advance. How many months will the program take? The total length will vary between 2 and 5 years. I know that 5 years seems to be a lot for a master's degree, but that's actually because the program is very flexible. So you can just vary your course load. If you want to take it in 2 years, it's totally possible, but you will have until 5 years to complete it. Thank you so much for your questions. As we approach the close of our session, there might have been some questions that we didn't get to answer, but please remember that you can always book a call with an enrollment counselor from Coursera to get those resolved. To make it easy, Ankit will now share in the chat box the link where you will be able to book the call with your enrollment counselor. We will also send you the recording of this webinar for you to watch in a later time or share with someone who might be interested in the program. We will send the recording in a follow-up email. Thank you so much for attending today's webinar. and best of luck with your applications. Have a great rest of your day.